Even in the rainy UK, water scarcity is a serious issue.
By the 2050s, the best available science is saying that river flows could reduce by up to 80% at certain times of the year.
In the UK, we are already seeing localised extinctions of some species in some river basins.
So, if we don't get this right, we're going to have to make tough choices about whether the water goes for power generation, food security, society, or the environment. No one wants to have to make those choices.
It takes continuous effort and innovation to keep up with increasing water demands by households, industry, and agriculture. There are a lot of questions to be answered, anticipating the water problems of tomorrow. How can we cover the growing demand for clean, drinkable water? How do we keep our rivers and oceans at bay? How can we produce food and goods with less water? Just to name a few.
We think that it's vital that people from different groups come together.
Everyone needs to be involved in collaborating on water.
Anglian Water and Imperial College London have teamed up to offer students an invaluable experience in water and resource management.
Innovation's not just about technology, it's about everything we do.
Whoever you are, wherever you live, water is the liquid of life, as vital as the air you breathe. Nowadays, most of us fetch and carry no more. Water is delivered to us where we need it, whenever we want it. Turn a faucet, And there is water at any hour of the day or night.
You might have heard that we're running out of fresh water. This might sound strange to you because if you live in a place where water flows freely from the tap or shower at any time, it sure doesn't seem like a big deal. It's just there, right? Wrong. The only obvious thing about fresh water is how much we need it. Because it's essential to life, we need to think about it carefully. Right now, at this very moment, some people, women and girls in particular, walk hours and miles per day to get fresh water. And even then, it may not be clean. Every 15 seconds, a child dies due to waterborne diseases. This is tragic. The most compelling reasons to think about fresh water therefore have to do with what we might call the global common good. This is not something we normally think about, but it means recognizing how much fresh water matters for the flourishing of human and non-human life on Earth, now and in the future. How do we think about something as local as our faucets and as global as fresh water? Is there a connection between them? Many people assume that fresh water shortages are due to individual wastefulness, running the water while you brush your teeth, for example, or taking really long showers. Most of us assume, therefore, that water shortages can be fixed by improving our personal habits, taking shorter showers, or turning off the water while we brush our teeth. But global freshwater scarcity neither starts nor ends in your shower. Globally, domestic use of fresh water accounts for only 8% of consumption. 8%! Compare that to the 70% that goes to agriculture and the 22% that goes to industrial uses. Now, hold up. You're not off the hook. Individual habits are still part of the puzzle. You should still cultivate water virtue in your daily life. Turn off the tap when you brush your teeth. But still, it's true. Taking shorter showers won't solve global problems, which is too bad. It would be much more straightforward and easier if virtuous individual actions could do the trick. You'd just stand there for 30 seconds less and you'd be done with that irksome planet-saving task for the day. Well, that's not so much the case. Agricultural and industrial patterns of water use need serious attention. How do our societies value water, distribute it, subsidize its use in agriculture, incentivize its consumption or pollution? These are all questions that stem from how we think about fresh water's value. Is it an economic commodity? A human right? A public good? Nobel Prize winners, global water justice activists, transnational institutions like the United Nations, and even the Catholic Church are at work on the issue. But it's tricky, too, because the business of water became very profitable in the 20th century. And profit is not the same thing as the common good. We need to figure out how to value fresh water as a public good, something that's vital for human and non-human life now and in the future. Now that's a virtuous, collective task that goes far beyond your shower.
This day and age, everybody takes care of the environment. Some more elaborately than others. People harvest rainwater, clock their showers, flushing only when absolutely necessary. Though despite valiant efforts, this is just the tip of the iceberg. In order to change the way we think about our water use, we need to take a closer look at our entire water footprint, which goes beyond our toilets and taps. If the energy required to turn on our lights alters the natural state of a fragile ecosystem because of the water flow being disrupted in order to generate that electricity, if only one of your favorite T-shirts spends 2,900 litres of fresh water irrigating the cotton fields it was made from, which would have otherwise fed a thirsty river or lake. If just one slice of bread adds 40 litres of fresh water to your personal footprint, then we might have a problem that can't only be solved by our direct household water use. The good news is, knowing your water footprint exists is the first step to making a difference. By beginning to think and see blue in everything we consume and use, the greater our ability to reduce the impact of our water footprint. Every action we take to reduce our water footprint, both big and small, helps to improve the overall well-being of our rivers and lakes.